The production team at The Boys said, "You want a final season? We'll show you how a final season should go." Season 5, episode 1 of The Boys was absolutely stupendous confectionery of television. It had me gagged, and we're gonna talk about it. Spoilers ahead, you have been warned. Scroll up if you have not watched this season as of yet. And if you're new here, hi, I'm Nai. I am a presenter. I interview celebrities. I review films, TV, products, everything else, and a little bit of politics. So make sure to click that follow button. So much to dissect, and I'm going to try and keep this under 3 minutes. So here we go. First off, come through, sis, because I'm not going to lie. A lot of you were laughing and trolling her, but I actually think Starlight looked good, especially this hair color. I think it suits her. Obviously, she's infiltrating the ops, but I think it was nice to see. Now, am I the only one that was not expecting them to reveal the true footage of Flight 37 straight at the beginning? I thought that was a plot that would have been stretched out a little bit longer, perhaps to the mid to the end episodes of the season. But the fact that they revealed that straight away, revealed Homelander, if you forgot, refusing to save the passengers on that aeroplane and threatening to kill them if they tried to get off. Yeah, that was all brazy. But we have to really look left at the fact that he didn't face no consequence. And what did they do? Brilliantly, because these writers are so brilliant, they changed the narrative to say that it was a deep fake and AI. Which, again, one of the things I love about this show is the way that it relates to real world events, to what's going on in our world right now. And this is the truth with AI. You're never going to know what's real and fake with AI. That's why it needs to take control. But anyway, different video. So because of this, babe, Homelander gets exposed, but it doesn't really do much. We then find out that the rest of the team who were taken away in the end of season 4 end up at these internment camps, basically modern day concentration camps. Homelander has decided to round up everybody who is a Starlight sympathizer and put them in these camps. But not only is it about being a Starlight sympathizer, if you have liked a post, commented a post, or posted a post that is against Homelander, yeah, my man's pretty much throwing you in the can. Huey, Frenchie, and MM are in the camp. Huey's holding it down, being brave. Frenchie's being as useful as always. And MM's pretty much become a drunk. The plot thickens. So Homelander is hellbent on luring out Starlighter and Butcher. So he puts out a word that he's going to execute these 3 to draw them all out. Because of that reason, we see Butcher, Kimiko, and Starlight reunite. Kimiko ends up in the Philippines. I don't know how. She does explain it, but I forgot. I still don't know how Butcher got away. And Starlighter, we see her get away at the end of season 4. So these 2 reunite to make a plan to free the rest of the gang. Now, obviously, Homelander is very aware of what they're going to do, and he's waiting on it. Starlight then asks the help of Reggie, calling him by his government name because the redemption arc, top tier. I'm coming back to him. Reggie, aka A-Train, denies helping because he is protecting his family, who is currently at the other side of the world, living in France. Him and his brother have made up, which we love to see. And I'm not gonna lie, for a minute there, when the kids were going, Reggie, Uncle Reggie, I was like, I was there thinking the brother was called Reggie. I was thinking, like, did A-Train have a child? Since when? But I realized A-Train's name is Reggie. The gang assists the help of this thing. I say thing because one thing about The Boys, they're gonna put scenes in that are gonna make you wanna and I'm not gonna lie, his whole thing, so he's a worm, actually like a full-on worm, like a full-on eunuch worm. And that scene, what did you guys think? Because honestly, I almost threw up my dinner. The worm does this thing and the boys officially reunite. Starlight comes in all guns blazing and blinds Homelander, who's already waiting for them. He's about to kill MM, Frenchie, and Huey, and then Starlight, Butcher, and Kimiko come in and save the day. I say save the day, questionable, because the real hero of this scene was man like A-Train. I'm not even gonna comment, but if you know, you know, because this scene here, I was like, just as we all think the gang are gonna escape, Homelander does what Homelander does best and wields his wrath. He's about to kill Huey, and this hero, because we can call him a hero now, guys, we really can. He comes in and saves the day, and the scene was absolutely brilliant. Immediately, I thought of the X-Men scene. If you know the X-Men movie where, I think it's Evan Peters. Is that the actor? You know, he played Jeffrey Dahmer. Yeah, he comes in and everything is slow. He basically saves Huey, ends up face to face with Homelander, who's been getting the deep on him for about over a year. A-Train runs away and Homelander, who also is fast as the speed of light, follows him. And in a racing battle, Homelander ends up catching up with A-Train, but only because A-Train purposely moved out of the way of a woman who was in front of him. Now, if you remember, this is a full circle moment, because if you remember from season 1, started off with A-Train running through Robin. So this was another testament to his redemption arc, because he stopped for that lady, which made him eventually get caught. Now, I don't know, I guess call me naive. I had hope. I thought that their boys would come in and save him. I just did not think they would unalive a main character so quickly. But not without A-Train standing up to Homelander and telling him finally what he thinks of him and realizing that he was scared of nothing. Unfortunately, after telling Homelander some real truths and laughing in his face, Homelander kills A-Train. And that's how the episode ends. There's a lot in the middle, but this video is already long enough. Also, these lot are annoying as hell. Anyway, guys, what did you think of season 5, episode 1 of The Boys? Let me know in the comments. And follow for more.